Hey, this is Pat with High Level Freaks, and today I'm doing a tutorial on how to promote your AI automation or your digital marketing agency with something almost nobody teaches anymore. It's called offline marketing. So this isn't cold calling, it's not cold email, it's not running ads, it's not YouTube Shorts. This is the super low-tech method of actually meeting people face-to-face. So whether you're at a networking event or maybe you meet a prospect at a coffee shop or the store or something like that, you start chatting with them about marketing. Basically, promoting your business is as important in person as it is online, and we're going to show you how. So first, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get all of our newest videos about high-level AI automation and digital marketing. So let's get started with how to do marketing offline. So you've seen the old classic business card, right? So maybe somebody at a networking event says, hey, here's my business card, give me a call, right? What are you gonna do with this? Here's another one. It's a cheap Vistaprint paper card. There's not even a QR code on it. Here's another junky card, doesn't even have anything on the back. These cards are kind of worthless. What do you do with them? They basically sit around in a drawer. You never know what who they are, what you're going to do with it, and if it's got a website, you got to actually type it in and that sort of junk. These are worthless. Okay.
It's very cool, Bateman, but that's nothing. Look at this.
How about this? Look at this cool thing here. This little thing here is your new business card. Ready? How about that? That is your digital business card, and now your prospects can do all kinds of cool stuff with your digital business card, including downloading your vCard. We're going to get on that in a minute. Being able to scan or tap to go to your AI booking bot demo and things like that.
Jesus. That is really super. How'd a nitwit like you get so tasteful?
We're going to show you how to do this right now. So, what does a digital business card look like? Well, first off, you're going to need a nice system where you can build a website like High Level. So, if you haven't seen High Level before, it is the ultimate in SaaS, software as a service, or digital marketing or AI automation system that you can white label yourself and sell to your clients. Okay, so if you haven't seen it before, there is a link to a 30-day free trial in the description, along with all the assets that we're going to build today that you can literally load and deploy into your High Level like right now. What is a digital business card? Well, you saw it, how it looks on the phone, right? I'm going to show you this again, like that. So, and what happens, and what we did there just a second ago, is we're using a thing called an NFC tag. An NFC tag is called Near Field Communications Tag, and it is literally, I don't know if you can see it, it's got like some wiring in there and things like that. This stores a very, very tiny amount of data, and it's kind of just like a dumb hard drive almost, right? So what happens is that when a phone, which has NFC enabled, and iPhones, Androids, all that have NFC enabled, you can basically, it's kind of like works along the same lines as tap to pay when you're doing Google Pay or Apple Pay, right? So when you bring this tag close to your phone, you can hear it, and what will happen is that it will open up a website. And so what that does is that allows somebody to bookmark it. They can download your vCard. They can interact with your website. They can call you. I can actually hit a button to call. I can actually do the pop-up, that sort of thing on a calendar, and it's all mobile and it's all instant. So this is no longer giving somebody a crappy paper business card that they're going to lose. They're going to be able to actually download your contact info right to their phone and be able to contact you about your business. So let's build this. First thing we're going to need is we're going to need a website, right? So this is what the website looks like in High Level. This is the desktop version. It's going to look exactly the same in the mobile version, right? So how do we build that site? What we're going to do is we're going to come over to high-level funnels. We've already got this built. I'm just going to show you how it's built. And there's some special stuff that we've done so that you can actually create your vCard. And a vCard is basically like a virtual contact card, so that when somebody downloads that data, they can import it directly into their phone contacts, and you are imported. They don't have to type anything in, and next time they want to talk to you, you're in the contacts. They can immediately go to your website. They can click a button and call you. They can text you, all kinds of things. They can go to your social profiles, etc. Depending on how much data you put into your vCard, it's extremely easy to distribute this data because every phone handles the vCard format. So here's how we build our vCard web page here, or our digital business card. So it's kind of like a LinkTree, but it's built in high level. So down here, like, we've got some basics. What we've got here is it really is a basic format for a digital business card. You're going to come in, you're going to type in your company name, you're going to change out your profile picture, you can add your name, your title, things like that. You can add as many buttons as you want. I wouldn't add too many buttons because a digital business card needs to have just the basics to get action and to have people take an action and be able to reach out to you and see what products you have as well. So one of the the main things that you want is you want them to be able to download your virtual data. That's why we have a nice big bold button there. That's the first thing we want them to do. The next thing we can do here is we can schedule a consult. So what that does is this button in high level is built to open the pop-up. What you would do is you would add your calendar right in here, and then the calendar can take them to a thank you page, right? So that's how that would work. The call me button, you would actually want it to be like a call button, and then you could have a phone number in here so that they could call you. And then what you would do is you would put your website in here, and then of course you have additional buttons, and if you need more buttons you just basically clone the buttons and do what you want with them, right? So that's the basic template. The next thing we have here is we have this image here, and it looks like a dummy image, but it's specially formatted so that you can actually add a QR code. So when I do show somebody this thing here, if I'm chatting about like, oh yeah, we do AI automation and we do digital chatbots and things like that, scan this for my demo. And so they can take their phone, they can scan it and immediately test out your AI bot right there while you're talking to them. And so that's going to be something that you could use to close, and you can explain the demo while they're going through it. And then down here, you want to have a little bit of about us data, things like that, and you can edit this to taste, right? This is just a base template. You will notice that it is pretty darn clean, right? So it's very simple and easy to use. Down here, this bottom section, this is where all the magic happens. We have some style tags, and we have some JavaScript that's going to drive this thing. So in this template, there are just a couple of things that you can't edit or that you should not change. You can change the look, the feel, the positioning of the buttons and things like that. But here's what we've got here. This one button for the vCard. Over in high level, I come down and I create a custom class called vCard button. So that's a custom CSS class. Never ever change that or it will actually break the code. And then down here with this image, if you want to have a QR code, you come down and you put in the advanced custom CSS class in here of vCard QR. Okay. In here, all the way in the footer, and the footer is hidden when we view this because you can see this. See, there's no footer there. Down here is some code, and we've written all this code for you to automatically handle the QR code and your vCard, which is very, very cool. I'm going to show you how the vCard works. Okay, so let's say I come over here like this, and I'm in my phone, and I click on download the vCard. What's going to happen is it is going to let me download this file. It says file downloaded, and then I click open, and it wants to add the contact to my phone. So if I click this, it will download the vCard on my desktop. It works on desktop too, right? So what will happen with that, let me just go ahead and open it just a minute. And over here, and if I open up the vCard, this is what it looks like in this is in Windows, but it basically pulls up all this information. It's got my name, it's got my title, it's got my cell phone, the work number, the website number, my personal email, my address, everything.
Impressive. Very nice.
So that's what the vCard looks like, and so that's what lets you get a hold of people. That's what lets people contact you by downloading that information and putting it in their phone. So what happens with this website is that this code here and this button is what creates the vCard, and then it also creates, you'll notice here, this is the scan code for doing the booking bot. And how that works is I actually have it to where the QR code, I can scan the QR code with my phone like this, and if I tap it, what it wants to do is it wants to send a text message to a phone number that says AI demo. So if you have the AI booking bot, we've got a link for that, like up in one of these corners here. You can get that as well for high level. We've got a free tutorial for that. And then what it could do is I could send a text to your AI booking bot and then show them the dynamic demo like right there. So how do we get all those settings in there? Well, this is pretty easy. So if you've ever used high level at all, you know that, oh, actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and save this just to make sure. And then what we do here is we come into the snapshot and we want to edit all these custom values. So custom values are global values inside high level. So if I edit here, they can be displayed anywhere inside the system. And so this snapshot that we're going to give you has all of these settings for your vCard. So in here, you can edit as much or as little as you want of the vCard. I would suggest filling out as much data as you can. It's very, very self-explanatory. You've got business address, you've got city, country, email, name, phone, all of this information that goes into the vCard. Now, what's cool is that with the QR code can be any value you want. It could be an SMS, it could be a website link, it could be just about anything. If you want to have it send an SMS, the format for sending SMS from a QR code is SMS2 with a colon, the phone number, colon, and the message. And I would just do like a keyword. And then that way, high level, when you send a text message to it, can kick off your AI demo automation so that they can try that out. So this is all you need to do to edit this. It's very, very simple to set up, and that's how you do it. That's how you promote your system. So now, how do we get this in the hands of all of our prospects? Well, that's done with a NFC tag. When this NFC tag is in a certain spot, like down here on my phone, I can't read it anywhere else. It's a very, very specific spot on my phone. I think on iPhones, it's also at the very top. So what you do with your NFC tag, once we create it, I'll show you that in a second, is that you take it and you put it inside your phone box, or your phone case, and that way you've got your business card in your hand with your phone. So if you're at a networking meeting, you bump into somebody at a coffee shop and they say, hey, what do you do? And I go, I do digital marketing. You go, great. Do you have a card? You go, heck yeah, I do. They can tap their phone or bring their phone very close to yours, and immediately you can transfer that data to them. So let's write that NFC tag. What you need is, once you set up your website, you want to make sure that you've got a domain set up for your vCard, okay? The next thing that you're going to need to do is, let's go here real quick. I'm going to come over here. I have an assets page. So we have all the links here for you. They're already built into this one page here. So let's go ahead and look at that. So if you are going to be using NFC tools on Apple, there's the link there. Here's the link on Android. So this is the app NFC tools, okay? So, and you're gonna need NFC tags. Here's basically the search for NFC tags. You can get all kinds of crazy stuff on Amazon. What I would suggest is just getting these really cheap ones here for the soul-crushing price of $9.99 for 10 tags, okay? This is going to be more than enough for you, so you could actually have these on business cards, lanyards, whatever. I would keep one in your phone. always make sure you have something like that available. It could be in your wallet. You just say, hey, tap my wallet, and people could use it on there, right? So that's what you're going to need. NFC Tags and the NFC Tools program. So what we're going to do with this is with NFC Tools, you basically load this up here. Let me see if I can find it like this. And there is the app right there. That's how you use it here. So I want to basically, I want to write. You got to write a tag, and you want to add a record. You want to add the record, and all I'm going to do is add a URL like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in my location, and so, or my digital business card URL, and I'm going to type that in there. Click me.us. There we go. And I say okay. It's written in there, and I just want to write the card. So I click the write button like this, and it says approach the tag, and it wrote the tag. Okay. So there we go, we're done. Now you have other options where you can actually like password protect it and things like that. I wouldn't worry about that, but let's test it out. I just wrote the card, and there we go. Now we are opening up the business card. So that is how you create your digital business card offline with people, so that when people say, hey, what's your business card? You have something to actually give them instead of not having a business card or saying, hey, go to my website. You have it all here. The data is there. You've got your vCard available. You've got a QR code available. It's all automatic. It's all built for you. Guess what? The link is in the description. And make sure once you do that, go get it, opt in, get the snapshot, install it, join our Facebook group, and make sure that you subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that business, all the crazy YouTube stuff. And I hope this lesson here has taught you something about being able to promote your business in other ways than just digital. So have a good day and get out there and crush it. Talk to you later.